This conference will now be recorded.
Yes, sir. Your skin is clearly seen.
Can, yeah, can anybody tell? I, I'm getting some noise from somebody. Can you please unmute? I'm getting some mic kind of. Oh, now it's okay, fine. Can anybody tell why people choose the testing field instead of development or any database backend such platforms? Can anybody tell why you people choosing testing as your career? Please, can anybody unmute and please let me know, and then I can go forward. Just any brief explanation can you give? Why you people choosing testing field? Hello, hello. Are you able to hear me?
Ji sir. What? What else? I'm learning testing for my future.
Yeah, yeah, Kushwan Singh. Yeah, can you tell me how I have choose the testing?
Um, Sir, I'm also testing in
I'm
automation
sorry.
testing, but I want to
Okay,
advance. Hello, can you hear me? Hello,
yes, yes,
hello.
I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay, sir,
yes, I can hear you.
I'm working.
Hello, I can hear you, Kushwan. Hello.
Sir, I'm in present. I am working in automation testing in Selenium last 3 months, but I want to learn advanced Selenium training. Or some.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not sure.
In which platform you are? In which framework you are working?
Selenium
TestNG or Cucumber?
test ng.
TestNG or Cucumber?
Only test ng.
Yes, Selenium TestNG or Cucumber? Which TestNG? Okay, nice.
Right, sir.
Okay, good, good. Okay, because only TestNG. Okay, nice. I will take also. Yeah, yeah. Basically, many of the people will choose. Okay, can you mute? Can you mute, please? Mute on. Okay, nice. Any of the people will come for the testing domain. They will choose the testing as their career because there is no coding, so everybody can easily learn. So that's why any of the people will come to the testing field. Basically, yeah, test is very most important when compared with the all the development or any uh, uh, middleware technologies like DevOps or backend technologies, because everybody in software organization will work for to deliver a good product or a quality product into the market. So most of the companies or in any organization, without testers, there is no outcome of the application output. So basically, as per my syllabus, I have to teach I will teach the manual, and I will teach the core Java, and as well as Selenium framework as well. So my entire course, it would be around 40 to 45 days. So I don't know how many you are from IT background or non-IT background, from where you came from, I don't know. So I will give a brief introduction about testing. So testing is required, identified, and identified, subjected for rectification. Ensure that application is defective free. Basically, to ensure the application has a defective free or defects, it should be delivered or customer or to the end user. So that's the needed. Basically, so that's why testers will be how many environments will be there, how many life cycles are. Basically, in every software organization, there will be some environments. Let us assume this is the first environment. This is the AB1 environment. Okay, one application is developing. Okay, so the application development is starting or initiated from this environment. Okay, this is nothing but AB1 dot. For example, let us developing a Gmail application. Okay, AB1 dot. Uh, gmail.com. Okay, before this protocol should be there. HTTPS. This is a protocol. Okay, so this Gmail application is developing. Okay, in the development area. This is the development phase. This is the development phase. Development environment. Okay, next environment is sorry, ab2 dot gmail.com. This is the QA environment. QA environment is nothing but environment, that is our environment, testers environment. Third, same GML application is deployed into AB2 environment. Okay, this is the AB1 environment and this is the AB2 environment. And this application has been tested by the developers here. Okay, so the initial stage of the application is given to the developers by the clients. Okay, the next environment is the AB2. Once the developer developed any application, it should be given to the testers. QA environment is nothing but testers environment. Okay, third environment is ab3 dot gmail.com. Okay, this is also a testing environment. This is also, but these testers will test the same application from the client side or in front of the client or in the client organization. The people will test the application. Okay, the people, the testing is nothing but U8 environment. U8 environment. U8 environment is nothing but user acceptance environment. Okay, before the application has been delivered to the end user, it should be tested in front of the client or it should be tested in the client organization. So to test the same application in the client environment, some people will be moved to the client location. That is nothing but on-site. We call usually we call it as a on-site and off-site. Offshore is nothing but our current location who are working in the application in the company for the same application. Okay, on-site is nothing but to perform the testing on the same application in front of the client location. Okay, the people will work from the client location, client organization. Okay, so this is the AB3 environment. Okay, the final one is The final one is live environment. www.gmail.com. This is the live environment where entire world can access our application when this application has been hosted, when this application is deployed into the live environment, then only the people can access from world, from the world, from anywhere. Okay, so basically, if an application has been if an application if needs to be developed, or if it's need to be given to the or hand out to the end user, before it's hand out to the end user, it should be gone through all these environments. That's why developers are needed. That's why QA people or testers are needed. That's why here UAT people also needed. These are also testing environment only. So finally, the application should be installed or deployed into the main Gmail server. This is nothing but where all the people can access the application. This is the live environment. This is nothing but go live environment. Go live environment. Okay. Or this is nothing but you can call it as a production also. Production environment. Production environment. This is the first environment. This is the second environment. And this is the fourth environment. Okay. So before any application has been given to the end user, okay, the application should be gone these environments: developers, developer environment, and QA environment, and this is also QA environment, testers environment. So how many environments are being allocated to the testers? Can anybody tell how many environments should be allocated for testers? If you respond, then easily I can go ahead. Hello, are you there? Hello, are you able to hear me? Okay. So these many environments or these many department people will be involving in the development of any application. Okay, here developers will be involved. Here developers, UI developer, or server side developer. Functional tester, regression tester. Yeah. UAT tester. That's nothing but user acceptance tester. client environment. Okay, so these many people will be involved. See, developers, total two types of developers will be there: UI developers and server-side developers. See, functional testing. Okay, this is the environments will be allocated for developing any application in the software organizations. Okay, basically, in fact, if I say both developers and testers both are enemies in the software organization, because whatever the developer has developed in the application, page wise, page level, if they developed, definitely the tester should raise some defects on that application which was developed by the developer. So every time these two people will fight like anything. Okay, basically, to produce a quality outcome to the end user, these two people will be involved in a much level. Okay, so basically between migrating from AB1 to AB2 or AB2 to AB3, okay, some department people will be involved. Earlier those department people will be called as a resource managers or release managers. From now the term has been changed to DevOps. Okay, you might have heard that name. Okay, DevOps people will be involved here. DevOps team. Okay, what the DevOps team will do, the Gmail application, if it is developed in AB1 environment, the DevOps team will take the application and they will hand over the same application to the AB2. And basically, they will act as a bridge between these two environments. Not only these two environments, for these across all these environments, they will act as a bridge between these all environments. Okay, what they do actually is they will merge the same Gmail application or Gmail code into the testing environment from the development environment, and finally the same application code will be they will deploy into the UAT environment, and finally they will merge the same or they will deploy the same code into the production environment. Okay, such type of activities will be taken care of the DevOps team. Okay, so guys, do you understand where the people exactly they will work, in which environment they will work, they play the major roles in which environments and all? Are you understand or not? Okay. Okay, now let's move to the software development lifecycle. So earlier, basically to process, develop any software in any organization, that software application should go through some models. Okay, earlier most of the cases the companies will go through these total seven types of models are there. Okay, many companies they used to prefer these many models to develop a software or to deliver a software to the end user. Okay, you might have heard these are all things. So let me give a brief introduction about this. Okay, basically nowadays all the companies will use agile model only. Okay, this is the current trend model. These are all models will comes under earlier models, older models. This is the now current trend is all depends on this agile model only. Basically, this waterfall model, basically what the things are going on is, when in this model, client will give the bulk of requirements to the software team, and they will take that requirements and they will work on those requirements. So basic thing is, in waterfall model what happens is, for example, if client delivered 100 requirements at a time, for example, some people, let us assume that some people are constructing a building, it's consists of 50 states. Okay, so client has to give the 50 50 requirements at a time, and the people also should build up the 50 states at a time. In future, okay, whether it is take 1 year or 2 years, but in future the 50 states maybe sell to the people or not, that is other thing. But the initial phase only, the client used it to build up the all the 50 states. Okay, so once the build up the construction, once he build up any apartment, after construction of that building, he may get the profit or he may not get the profit. So sometimes he may lose heavily. That's why he has to bear that burden. So such type of instance will be involved in the waterfall model. 100 requirements, 1,000 requirements he will release at a time. Whether those requirements may be utilized by the client, utilized by the customers or the end users. Okay, some requirements may get affected, some requirements may not be satisfied the user requirements. So such type of things will be used to gone through these waterfall models. So basically in this first phase, client initial phase, in this initial phase, what has been actually going through is initial phase. First of all, requirements gather activities, requirements gathering. Initially, client will gather all the requirements which are needs to be satisfied the client needs. Okay, so what is the outcome is BRS. BRS is nothing but business requirement specification. At the end of the day, the client will produce the business requirement specification. Okay, so by taking this business requirement specification as the input, some people will work on this BRS document. Okay, who are people? Business analysts will be involving in this analysis, will be involving in this second phase. This is the first phase. The first phase activity will be the requirements gathering. Second phase, the activity will be taken by the business analysts, those who are having the knowledge in the marketing side or financial side. MBA graduates will be involved in this area analysis phase. Okay, they will analyze the requirements which will be given by the client. Okay, they will analyze and they will also produce one outcome, one document, that is nothing but system requirement specification. Okay, now the exact things will be goes on here from here only. This is the UI developer phase and this is nothing but design phase. By taking the SRS as a input, SRS document as a input, the developers will design some they will give some prototype to the client. Okay, so that is the activity will be take care of these designers or UI developers, those who are having the HTML, those who are having the knowledge in HTML or JavaScript or AngularJS. The people will be called as a UI developers. Okay, no need to know all these things, but who are all involved in the software lifecycle. That's what only my intention is to explain those the characters, those who are involving in the software lifecycle. Okay, these are the front-end developers. Just now I shown you the diagram also. This is the UI developers. This is the server-side developers. Okay, in developer environment, these two kind of developers will be involving in the developing of the software. Okay, so finally, they will also produce one outcome, that is nothing but technical design document or graphical user interface document. Okay, this technical design document will be given to the coding phase. In this coding phase, exactly, the people will be involved in developing the software. Okay, the front-end developer and server-side developers. Here, server-side developers will be involved in this area. Those who are having the knowledge in the Java or .NET or PHP or Python. Okay, these people will be involving in this phase. So this is the fourth phase of the application. Okay, so in this phase, the people will do actually, they will implement the application. They will implement the application and they will perform the some testing as well. Okay, so developers also perform some testing. The testing is nothing but white box testing. White box testing. Okay. Sharif is ping it. Yes, Sharif, you can say. You're saying something. Okay. So in this coding area, the people will design. Yeah, sure. I will send. I will send this demo to your mail. Okay. So in this coding phase, the developers will implement the application or design the application. At the end of the day, in each and every phase, the people should responsible to the produce one outcome. Okay, so the coding phase, the developer will produce, okay, one document that is nothing but this is also a technical design document. The front-end developers also will design or will produce one document that is nothing but test design document. Okay, that server-side developers also will produce one document that is nothing but test design document. Okay, so in this phase they will perform some white box testing. White box testing is nothing but developers will develop the application page wise. For example, if you take Gmail application, okay, for example, let me take Gmail application. Mm, this is my inbox page. Okay, okay, this is my inbox page. Once the user logged into the application, they will landed on this inbox page. Okay, so this page will be developed by the 2 or 3 developers. Okay, next one is start page. It is slow somewhat. So the second one is start page, third one is snooze, and fourth one is the sandbox page. Okay, so an application is a collection of web pages. Okay, so if we want to develop any application, okay, the developer should design the pages, and finally page by page, they will develop the application. They will develop these web pages or dynamic pages. Okay, I will tell you the dynamic, what is the dynamic page and what is the static page. Okay, dynamic page is nothing but the one who can interact to the application. Okay, um, can anybody interact with the Enadu paper or any Hindu newspaper in online? You can ping in the chat as well. Okay. Can anybody interact with the newspapers in online, Enadu or any Hindu, the Times of India? Nobody can interact with the those applications because those applications has been developed by the developers, and those applications only for the readable purpose. Okay, so we can't write or we can't give any inputs to that web applications. Okay, but while coming to this Gmail or Facebook or Twitter or WhatsApp, any these are applications, okay, the people easily can interact with the application. Okay, can we interact with the Gmail by providing some credentials? Can we interact with the Facebook by providing some credentials? Oh, oh, sorry, are you able to hear me now? Hello. So if any user is able to interact with the any web applications by giving by inputting some data to the application, those type of applications are nothing but web applications. Those type of are nothing but dynamic applications. Mainly the developers recruitment will be done for the design the or develop the dynamic web applications. What is the static web application? Static web pages are nothing but static web pages are designed by the HTML developers. Okay, we can only read those applications, we can only read those web pages, but we can't write, we can't perform any write operations. But in the case of Facebook or Gmail or Twitter, we can perform the write operations as well. Are you following me? So those, there are two types of applications. Okay, there are two types of pages: static page and dynamic page. Main the purpose developer is to recruit, to be recruited for the develop the dynamic web pages. Dynamic web pages. Okay, okay, let it be. Finally, so for example, if two developers worked on this inbox page for 1 month, okay, and next 2 months the some developers will work on the start page, okay, and finally these are all developing phases, these are all pages will be integrated together, okay, integrated together. So at that time they will perform the integration testing also, they will produce the integration testing report also. Okay, now while coming to now our turn has came, that is testing environment. Once a developer develop the any application, that application should be given to the testing team. As as I told you earlier, okay, this application testing. Okay, here see, once application in AB1 environment, in AB1 environment, the same application has been given to the testing environment, QA environment, quality assurance environment. Okay, okay, this activity will be given, will be done by the DevOps team. Okay, these are we have to habituate with these terminologies: QA environment, UAT environment, or go live environment. Okay, who are the UA developers, functional testers, regression testers. So gradually you will come to know the all these terminologies. Okay. Okay, nice. So what the testing team will do exactly is they will perform black box testing, because already white box testing has been performed by the developers. What is the white box testing is, they will perform the testing in module wise, they will perform the testing on the application in module wise, like that. How module wise I can show you. How they do is, for example, this is a module, inbox is a module, this is a start page is another module, this is a snooze module. But if you take any login page also, okay, this is the Gmail login page. Okay, one developer will, once any developer developed, okay, this phase or this module, first of all developer has to perform some testing whether this text field is taking alphanumeric values are there. Like for the, this is a chars, and I'm including integers, and I'm including other special characters as well. Okay, so like that they will perform some testing on the developed module. Okay, individually module wise unit level, they the developer will perform some testing on the application unit level. Okay, this is a small module, this is the inbox page, sorry, this is the login page. Okay, so likewise unit level developer will test the application. Okay, the testing is nothing but, the testing is nothing but white box testing. Okay, once the developer developed the application unit level or page by page, then that application has been handed out to the testing team. The testing team will perform the module test. module test. Okay, and they will perform the system integration testing as well. Okay, system integration testing, where this testing can be performed, I will show you. See here, this is the, in this area they will perform some testings. Those are all functional testing, on regression testing, and system integration testing as well. Here, system integration testing as well. This is the system integration testing. Okay, these are all the testings has been performed by the tester, actual tester. In this area only, the manual testers and automation testers will be involved in this phase. Okay, manual testers and automation testers will be involved. Okay, while coming to the UA testers, these people only, manual testers only, the people who are perform the testing in the client organization, they called as a user acceptance testers. User acceptance testers. Okay, so once integration testing has been done, then the same application should be given to the U8 people, user acceptance testers. Okay, they will also perform some testing. Okay, for example, if any tester has missed or any important functionality, these people will catch up. Okay, those leakages, these people will catch that leakages and they will assign some defects to the developer. I will tell you the bug life cycle, how the developers, testers, UA testers will be involved in the software life cycle. I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, what is the main activities will be take care of the entire software team, how they will be involved. Okay, in the testing, I will tell you tomorrow. Okay, so basically these people will be involving in the application to produce a quality output. Our turn is, our role is in software organization is testing is a process in which all the defects are identified. We have to identify the defects, and we have isolated the defect, and we have subjected for rectification. Finally, to ensure that application is a defect free, then only that application should be handed out to the end user or client or customer. Okay, this is our job. So main role is will be take care by the developers or testers or DevOps engineers. Hmm. Who will play the major role? Definitely testers, we can say. Okay, because without testing, there is no. For example, if you want to buy any pen, how many verifications and validations we perform on that pen? We just open the camp and we will write something on any paper. Sometime then only we can confirm and we will buy that pen, right? So if you want to buy any pen which costs around 5 to 10 rupees, so if you perform those many verifications and validations, see, while coming to the application software industry, they will invest crores of rupees on the application. So how much we need to test, we need to perform the testings on the application. So that's why testers are needed in the software industry. Okay, so you have chosen a better option, okay, to work in the software industry. Okay, I will tell you this manual testing around 10 days. I will teach, and next 10 days I will completely allocate the time for Java. From basics onwards I will come. Okay, from basics onwards I will tell you, and I will give you the notes as well, and daily I will give you that scripts also. I will make you okay, to write a coding on your own hands. Okay, so I will tell you the every day I will give you the 2 to 3 scripts. Okay, every day if you go through my notes, if you practice, these are all the programs, then easily you can automate the application. Okay, and basically I will give you the Selenium framework also. I will teach only single framework, TestNG and POM page object model as well, and I will give you the brief introduction about Cucumber also. Okay, so Tomorrow I will tell you the syllabus and I will tell you the bug life cycle, how these developers and testers and DevOps team, how the people will be involved in this life cycle. I will tell you. Okay. Any queries? Hello. Hello. Any queries from anybody? Hello. Are you able to hear me? Hello. Are you there?
Hello, sir.
Any queries?
Sir.
Okay. Let's close this session. Sharif, I will send this demo to your email. Okay. Okay. Tomorrow, let's catch up with the same timings. Okay.
Sir.
Thank you, everyone.
Sir.
Whatever, if you want to say, you can ping in chat section. You can see the chat section here. Okay. You can send your queries as well. Immediately, I can respond to you. Okay. Here, if you see chat section, you can see here. Right side, some charts hangout symbol will be there. You can chart there. Okay. Here you can see chart symbol is there. Okay. Beside a setting option, you can see. Okay. You can chat with me. You can ask any queries, then I will clarify. Okay. Thank you, guys.